Hi, Cancer. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for September 2019. This month, I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Ascendant, and Cancer Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Cancer, now onto your September 2019 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Cancer, is the Queen of Pentacles, and this is an earth sign person. This would either be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be you, Capricorn, it could be you, Cancer, if you have a rising sign or moon sign that is an earth sign. They're really itching to tell you something, to start something, to get something going. They may be asking you to help them, be part of it, or join them. They're full of all these gems of intuition and ideas. They're like a wealth of information here, and interesting. For some of you, this could be somebody that's working out all the kinks and bugs in their life or in a family situation. So keep in mind, these messages could apply to multiple people because there's many Cancers that are going to watch this video. So when people cards come up, you have to figure out when you're listening who this is for you. Some of you, they may be somebody that did a lot of studying and researching of things in the past, and they could have been somebody that got into trouble and then got out of trouble. Or they could be somebody that got in trouble, got out of trouble, got in trouble, got out of trouble. And what is the trouble? I don't know. It could be legal trouble, medical trouble. Trouble can mean many, many things. They're really inspired to take off in a new direction, and they want you to be supportive of them, behind them, or do it with them. I feel like you're not quite sure what to make of it. I do feel you feel a little antsy and a little bit of anxiety in you. Keep in mind, this Queen of Pentacles could also be male, so don't just fixate and think, oh, I don't know a female earth sign that this makes sense to. This could be a male just coming in with their feminine side here through the Queen of Rods, with the Queen of Pentacles, because we all have masculine and feminine in ourselves. Yin and yang exists in us all. If they have been going through emotional trauma, they may want you to see them through it and help them through it, or be there for them emotionally or help them in some manner. They've got a sense of urgency about them, and I get like urgency, and then I heard the words about like details. So what is it? What details are they urgent about? I don't know. Is it about their health? Is it about their life? Is it about their living situation? I don't know. I just get they feel urgent, and for some of you it has to do with this Queen of Pentacles details that are going on around them. You may look at them sometimes like, man, are you from a totally different planet? You see things differently than I do. Some things you may understand about them and resonate with them, and some things you may feel like they're like alien to me. You have Ace of Rods next. This is new beginnings. This could be a new beginning in a love relationship. It could be a new love relationship. It could be receiving an inheritance. It could be starting a new job. It could be the birth of a child. It could be anything that brings about some kind of new beginning. You yourself, your life. Sorry, my nose is itching. I have a fan blowing me because it's so nice out. I don't want to turn the air conditioning on. You may feel like you want a new rebirth or beginning of your own life. Something you've gotten down, you've gotten it over with, you've moved on, You could have moved from the living situation you're in, you could have gotten a divorce, you could have just moved. It could even be a new job, but I get like something's done and over with. And you're like, that's done and over. Now I've moved on. Like, that's the feeling I get. I feel like you've got like all these ideas kind of like the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles could be you because I got a similar message. A lot of interesting ideas and things percolating. I feel some of you are starting some new projects and plans. This could be creative things that you're good at doing. But it could be even work projects and plans. Or if you own your own business, there could be new like germinating of new ideas and creativity and starting to assemble some things and put some things together and start new protocols and new methods, new techniques, and new plans. So we've got quite a few things that are coming up here with this Ace of Rods. There is some, it's weird, it's a beginning card because I keep hearing there's some kind of finality here. And I hear, I did it. I closed the door. I hear that shouting out into the like ethers from Cancers. So there was something you completed. Maybe it was school. Maybe you completed a schooling program or a training program, or you had a relationship that was really took a long time to end, and you finally, the divorce is finally over, or you finally moved on from some situation. Because I do get, even though it's a beginning card, I keep getting this closure and ending feeling that's happened for you. Something ended. And you know what? That's probably from the eclipses in July, because they are affecting us all very strongly right now in the month of September. Those two eclipses, and one of them was in your sign, in Cancer, the one on July 2nd. So you have an ending feeling here with a card of a beginning. And beginnings and endings happen with eclipses. Some of you are going to, there was another sign that got this too. You're going to be meeting someone, and you're going to be having a new love relationship for some of you. Okay, you finally got something settled and you're getting on with your life in this new beginning card. It could also have been a legal case that was hanging over your head or pending. A lawsuit, a divorce, some kind of settlement. I don't know, but I get something definitely ended here. It keeps coming up over and over again, and now you've got this new beginning. For some of you, you are going to meet somebody new. That is the case for some of you, a new love relationship. You have Nine of Cups next. This is good. This is wish fulfillment. All good things coming to you in an emotional sense. You could feel like contentment, happiness, like it's feeling good. Some wish could be coming true. There's something you wanted to see happen. You're going to be like the toast of the town. I feel like everybody's going to be talking about you. Not in a bad way. Like, wow, look at Cancer. Like, whoa, what's going on with Cancer? Cancer's looking good. Or, man, Cancer did a fantastic job. Did you see the amazing thing that Cancer made or did or said, or a speech they gave, or the class they taught, or the project that they created, or the song that they wrote, or the sculpture that they did, or the painting that they painted? Or like, people are going to be like talking about you. And some of you, it could be like maybe you lost a lot of weight and you went on a diet and you lost weight and you got some new clothes and you're really looking hot. I mean, I don't know, because I keep getting like, whoa, people are going to be like, whoa, did you check out Cancer? That comes up strongly here. If you own your own business, like I get, everybody's going to want to get to know you. Everybody's going to be talking about you. You're going to be the toast of the town, and people are going to want to get to know you. Some of you maybe have stepped into the limelight in either acting, singing, performing, art, or your job or business that you own in some way. And I also get, if you own your own business, or if you're, self-employed or an entrepreneur or whatever, or I get more business coming to you. Like from whatever you did, from whatever this positive scuttlebutt is about you, you're going to generate more business. So that's good for you, Cancerian entrepreneur and business owners. And even if you work for somebody else, it could still, whatever you've done that's like this shining achievement, could be bringing you more clients and customers as well. if you go on social media or you're on the internet in some way, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, I don't know what it is you're on, or a dating site, I get there's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to get to know you. If you're single and you put yourself on a dating site, be prepared. You're going to have a landslide of people that are going to be contacting you. But I get like somehow you're getting seen, heard, or recognized for something, and you've got all these people that want to talk to you, get to know you, commiserate with you, find out about you, learn what you know, rub elbows with you, whatever you want to say. I get like all this energy of people and positive vibes about it. But now you got the weirdo card. You know, there's always got to be a wrench, doesn't there? You've got the Three of Swords next. This is heartbreak, sadness, and loss. This is often a divorce card. And I'm telling you, beginnings and endings can happen because of those eclipses. And you had one in your sign. This to me actually felt like endings happen for your new beginnings to occur. This could be what happened that ended. So Three of Swords is often divorce. It's sadness or loss of some kind. Sometimes it indicates infidelity because there's three swords piercing the heart. So it could indicate somebody was cheating. You've had to come to terms with something that's done in your life, whether it's a job, a career, a love relationship, something. And I feel like it kind of usurped your powers, like your powers and your energies were drained and it exhausted you. You may have felt like you were in some kind of constant turmoil or battleground with someone or some situation. And at some point it may have looked like it really had possibilities that it could work out or turn out for the better, but I feel like that was kind of like an illusion, because I don't feel that it did. It ended up having to end. It couldn't be resurrected. It's almost like if you stuck with something, it was going to be the death of you. You had to quit it or get out of it. So if you had some bad habit, like, I don't know, drinking or drugs or anything like that, you had to quit it and stop doing it and get out of it, or it was going to kill you. That's also the same thing with a love relationship. It was like going to be the, okay, maybe not the literal death of you, but it was going to be the death of your spirit, happiness, joy, love. So you have to, it's a general reading, Cancer. So for many of you, I do feel it's a love relationship you got out of. But I also feel this could be some other type of circumstance. Like maybe you've been in a really oppressive job situation and the company or business you work for is extremely demanding or draining, and it was just like, ruining your life because it was taking it over. Whatever this was, it had to end so you could have this, rebirth here, this new beginning, and experience all this hoopla about you that comes up in the Nine of Cups card. And you may have been portrayed as the villain or villainess, but I feel that if that's what a partner or business or someone was doing, that's not completely true, that you really weren't. But you may have had somebody trying to make it appear like things were you're doing, your fault, not wanting to take blame or responsibility for what they were doing or their part in it. But this is good because this is an ending, like you're released from this now. As ugly and as upsetting as this card looks, this is a card of great release for you. So actually, I feel like your cards showed up. I feel like this should have shown up first and this should have shown up second. But this is the order they showed up. So you have a beginning and an ending here in your reading. Next card you have is the Queen of Swords. This is an air sign person. This is either a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could also be you, Cancer. If you have a rising sign or moon sign, that's an air sign. This is somebody that may have kind of set out to destroy you. They may have victimized you. Now, not all of you, because as I said earlier with the Queen of Pentacles, this could be the best person in the world for you. But, you know, it could be multiple people. It's not all going to be the same person that I read here through the Queen of Swords. I feel like you had problematic disputes and disruptions with this Queen of Swords. And don't be thrown that it's a queen. It could be a male Queen of Swords. Just like I said with the Queen of Pentacles, we all have yin and yang, male and female within us. So don't be thrown. This could actually be talking about a male, could be talking about a male swords, not necessarily female for some of you. Their idealized version of themselves and their life wasn't going to happen. They took pride and maybe had too much pride in everything they did, and they may have kind of run you into the ground, either verbally to other people or run you into the ground with putting too much pressure or negative energy on you. You know, they may have tried to hold their ground in this situation, but I see and hear their house of cards toppling over, even if that's not happening right now. If it hasn't happened yet, that's what's going to happen. Their house of cards is going to fall, this Queen of Swords person in your life, this air sign. I feel like there's some element of tricking people to do what they want them to do, manipulation, maneuvering. I feel like manipulation, maneuvering, coercing, all swirling around this Queen of Swords. I feel like you look at them like they took things too far, they did things too much, or too often. Like you just in general, you feel like they took things too far. So you, whatever it is, could have been cheating, it could have been their domineering, manipulative behavior, it could have been lying, it could have been their negative treatment towards you of trying to keep you down or pile all this negative energy on top of you. Whatever it is, you're going to feel like this Queen of Swords took things too far. They kind of have like a cocky attitude, like there's nothing you can do to me. There's nothing you can do. You can't stop me and you can't hold me down. So they kind of got like, I'm not seeing them go, oh, like, oh, I'm afraid or I'm shrinking away. I don't see them doing that. So, but I'm going to tell you what, their house of cards that they built is going to fall, whether you see it right now in September or not. It will happen, I believe, between September and next September. In a year's time, you may see it sooner than later, but it's going to be different timing for all of you. So I feel like this Queen of Swords is actually connected to the Three of Swords and endings and all of that. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so much for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special videos I recorded on Vimeo for download and purchase, those links are all below this video. I have 3 links in the description box in the Show More section below this video. The first one is the psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for September 2019, where I look into my crystal and give you additional messages and predictions from my spirit guides for the month of September 2019. I also have beginnings and endings, psychic tarot and crystal readings for the effects of the 2 July eclipses. And you are strongly getting affected by it because one of those was in your sign of Cancer on July 2nd. So I pulled 3 cards from the Morgan Greer Tarot deck to look at what the eclipses ended in your life, and 3 cards from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck about what's beginning in your life from those 2 eclipses. And I looked at the beginnings and endings both in the crystal after I read the 6 tarot cards. So I hope you check them out. You might find them useful and helpful. And don't forget, you might want to get your rising sign of those, because during those readings, I did really feel like people's rising signs were greatly being affected, as well as their sun sign from those energies of the eclipses. And I really thought the eclipses effects, I've heard over the many years from astrologers that I've been getting astrology readings since I was in my 20s, like 23, or thereabout. I'm 57 now. So I've been following, studying, listening, and learning astrology. Even since I was 12, I was doing it, as far as following horoscopes and astrology. So I want to tell you that I really do feel that these eclipses are really making a big impact on our lives, and our rising signs are greatly affected. So you might want to check those readings out. Also, don't forget to look at your mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for 2019. That link is also below this video. I'm sorry I got off the track. What I was going to say is that the effects of the eclipses, I've heard for many years, usually last 6 months. But in those readings, I heard the predictions going out as far as April of 2020. You might want to get the mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for 2019. Again, those readings, I thought they were going to go to the end of 2019. Many of them went out as far as April and May of 2020 on those love and romance readings as well. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides through me that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media accounts at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, and The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I pull tarot cards, animal oracle cards. I look into the crystal. I do gemstone readings. You never know what's going to be over there. And my spirit guides give messages and predictions that are not just for the day that I do that. They can last for 6 months, 4 months, 2 weeks. You just have to see, because it's all over the place with the timing over there. And please be sure to watch the episodes of The Psychic Pastry Chef on this channel, where I do make cakes, desserts, pastries, show you how to make them, put them together, bake them, and decorate them. And I give you psychic predictions for each sign of the zodiac while doing so. As I grew up as a kid, my favorite things to watch was Julia Child and Graham Kerr, The Galloping Gourmet, and some other cooking shows as well. And so that started me off on the culinary trajectory at a very young age, which I was a pastry chef for 22 years. And then psychic always in the background. And then I've worked professionally as a psychic for 18 years. So I've merged those two together, put them together in these videos. And there's also Vimeo videos for those as well, with additional cakes, desserts, and pastries, and psychic predictions on Vimeo as well. So, and also don't forget, I usually pull a gemstone crystal at the end of these readings. This month, I created a separate video for that of what your gemstone crystal is that's going to be helpful for you, Cancer, for this month of September 2019. So I hope you have an absolutely awesome September, Cancer, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.